So in this video, we're going to show you how to insert faults into the FactoryIO system that you can troubleshoot. My suggestion is to work in partners with each other and each one take turns inserting a fault while the other one troubleshoots it. So let's go over faults. Well, the FactoryIO system, first of all, we can label our sensors and we can show everything by hitting view, and we can click sensor tags and actuator tags, and now we will actually see the names. Notice that when they are yellow, they are they have electricity flowing through them and are putting out an active binary 1 to the processor. Basically, they are passing whatever current to, or whatever electricity would be going to the input card. Okay, the conveyor is off, and so it is not yellow. Here we see in this example, the entry conveyor is forced in the default scene. We want to leave that one alone because that's going to feed our box. So we're going to hit the play button. We'll see that the box makes the first sensor, how it goes off. The conveyor comes on, and the sensor here is on, and then when it becomes blocked, it goes off, and that triggers our logic to shut the conveyor off. And see the conveyor goes back to clear. Now we want to insert faults. The problem is when we insert them and have another person troubleshoot them, they can see them because we can actually see the status. If we want to inject a failure, we can. Let's go ahead and we will inject a failure in sensor A, and notice that it is injecting an on failure, which should, if we hit the reset button, it should not detect that the conveyor is run because we've told it to always be on. We've injected a on failure into this eye, so the program is not going to work correctly. But if we're having another person troubleshoot this, how are they going to troubleshoot it? Because it has a little lightning bolt here saying that it has a fault. Well, to do that, we're going to enable the instructor mode. So we're going to go to File, Options, Instructor. Now we are going to click Hide Failures. We're not going to add a password, and then we're going to click Lock. Now we see that the fault is hidden from the person. And so if we bring over our program and the person tries to troubleshoot it, it says sensor A is not on and product is not detected, then we should activate the product detected bit. Okay, and then it says if this sensor B is activated and the product is detected, we unlatch it, and then we simply tie that internal relay bit to the conveyor. So we'll see at this point, if we were trying to troubleshoot it, we would look at our FactoryIO screen and say, hey, this sensor is blocked. We should be getting a binary 0 in our data table. Here we see that we do not. Notice that it has a value, if I hover my mouse over it, it has a value of binary 1, and that should have a value of binary 0 if it's blocked. So once you figure out what the fault is, if you want to double check it, you need to go to File, Drivers, and File, Options, go to Instructor, and unlock the system. And now we can see that, yes, that is where the fault was, and it is injecting an on failure. So we remove the fault. Notice that this is still yellow. That is still faulted. That is an off failure. Make sure that it goes to a white indicator, which means there is no fault. And the program will begin resuming normal operation.